Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. We are going to be hitting an upper body workout with a twist. This workout is focused on helping you lift and hold your kids with strength and power and not feeling fatigued or pain from it. Okay, so you'll see a little bit of lower body thrown in there. We'll talk about it. For this workout, I have two of they're on the lighter side of medium for me. For the first two exercises, I'm actually going to use both of them, but you can have the option to just use one. And then as we get into some of the other stuff, you'll see how that'll separate a little bit. So if I need a little bit more weight, I'm holding both of them together, or separate, I'm just working with that lighter end of medium, if that makes sense. If you feel like you want to, you can grab a heavier dumbbell and have that handy. Up to you. For now, I'm going to have you guys go into 10 jumping jacks, and then I want 10 twisted marches. Keep repeating that pattern. I will quickly go through the workout, and then you'll join me. Okay, so we're going to start with a goblet squat. That's where I'm going to use two. I need a little bit more weight, so I'm just going to press them together at my chest. If you are holding one, you are just holding it at your chest, goblet style. Okay, feet are about shoulder width apart, toes are forward, and we will squat. Pretty simple. Okay, then from here, keeping that goblet hold with one or two, we are going to march. Pretty simple, that's it. Okay, then from here, we are going to go into a 20-second bicep curl hold. You will hold it at 90 degrees, and then we will go right into 12 hammer curls. Okay, so with the hold, palms are facing the ceiling. With the active curls, thumbs face the ceiling. Head of the dumbbell faces the ceiling. Okay, then we're going to go into one arm. We're going to do reverse fly. So you're going to come into a supported lunge, slight bend in that elbow, lifting towards the ceiling. You'll do 12 on one side, and then we'll switch. And then we'll end with a little bit of a core, working in a bear plank, shoulders over wrists, knees over your hips, finding that neutral pelvis, engaging that core. And we're just going to go up and down. Okay? Magic number 12 across the board. Finish out whatever warm-up you are on. Have your weights ready, and we're going right into that goblet squat. So again, you feel free to just hold one. If you want more weight, you can hold two. Feet are not too wide, not too narrow. Toes are forward, and you've got 12. Think about exhale to stand. Okay, if this does bother your back, because it is testing the core a little bit more to hold that goblet style, go ahead and bring it to the side. If that's still a little too much for now, just go body weight. Okay, just go where your body needs you. Don't worry about ego. I'd rather have you doing 12 quality pain-free squats, body weight, than wind up in pain for a few days because you pushed too hard in the workout. Okay, and then marches, so 24 total, 12 each. Making sure you're bringing that knee or thigh parallel to the floor or a little bit higher. Making sure you're not letting your weight shift too much, excuse me. Staying relatively straight. Make sure you're counting on your own, just in case I'm struggling. Okay, and let's go right into that isolated curl. Holding here for 20 seconds. Just breathe. Elbows are at 90. Slight athletic stance. Nice and tall. Take a peek, 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then right into that hammer curl for 12. Make sure you're not swinging to lift, okay? Really staying nice and tight. Core is engaged. Good, dropping to one weight, and we've got that single arm reverse fly. Again, support yourself here. Don't put too much strain on it. Key here is that as you lift that arm towards the ceiling, you don't let the hips open with it. So you want to keep the hip of this back leg square to the floor. And then you'll switch sides. Okay, making sure to think about the tip of your shoulder blade coming towards the opposite back pocket, pinching towards your spine. Good, both weights safely out of the way, and then we're going into that bear plank. Find your neutral pelvis, engage that core, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, up and down. Okay, the movement is small, so don't worry about it. That is round one. Grab some water, catch your breath, and let's get after round two.
If you don't need the full 2-minute rest, fast forward.
All right, let's get right into round two. You're grabbing those weights for your goblet squat. Okay, remember, we're doing 2 rounds together, and then I want you to go on and do rounds 3 and 4 after this, whether you replay the video or just do it on your own. But we're starting 12 goblet squats, but you are aiming today for 3 to 4 rounds total. Make sure you're trying not to lean forward too far. Knees can come forward a little. Okay, don't believe everything you hear. If you were to watch yourself, watch other people move throughout the day, I'm telling you right now, our knees do not stay behind us. Okay, watch your kids. They are the ultimate movers. So watch how they move, how they perform some of these basic deadlifts, hinges, because they do, if you pay attention. And they do it with better form than anybody. So these first 2 moves are helpful for picking up your kids and then also holding your kids, especially while you walk, and staying nice and stationary. Okay, good for the core, good for keeping that base of support. We're gonna go in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, this is gonna be directly related to holding and lifting. Obviously working the arms, okay? But that goblet squat and that goblet march are working on keeping things stacked and even, and making sure the core understands the demands. 3, 2, good. Curl, hammer curls. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I have definitely held one of my babies long enough that when I put him down or handed him off, my biceps were burning. It was hard to straighten my arms. You know, they fell asleep while I was carrying them. Not much I can do. You just kind of power through somehow. way better than I probably can right now doing those curls. And then when you go to let go, it's really hard to open that arm. So that's where those come in. Now here with this reverse Y, again, think shoulder blade to opposite back pocket. Make sure you feel the shoulder blade moving and gliding along the rib cage. This is bringing in the core as well. So even though you're supported on your right side, you can feel the core kicking in to keep that hip square, okay? But then it's also really good for those posture muscles. And you need your back to help hold you in a good posture as you hold your kiddos. Again, thinking about them falling asleep on you. You don't want to be hunched or rounded. You don't want to be sticking the belly out, okay? So we need a good balance from front to back in order to do so. If you're feeling this in your arms too much, redirect the focus to the shoulder blades. Because as soon as you start to feel the arms, that means you're not using the back and the shoulder blades the way we want. So it's a good indication that you're trying to cheat, okay? Finding that neutral pelvis, engaging that core. Big inhale, big exhale, up and down. Last 12 reps here. Good. You guys are on to quick water break, catch your breath, and head over to round 3 and 4. Again, whether you replay the video or completely on your own, up to you, but I challenge you to do those rounds today. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you thought. And of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You guys are killing it, and I'm proud of you.